Imagine buying something without feeling the pain of paying. No cash leaving your hand, no coins gone, just a tap, and it's yours. That tiny moment feels harmless, but that moment changed human behavior forever. Because for most of history, money hurt to spend, and pain controlled us. When you paid with cash, your brain felt loss. You worked, you earned, you handed something over. Your brain noticed. That feeling had a job. It slowed you down. It made you ask, do I really need this? Pain was protection. Then, credit cards arrived. At first, they looked boring, just a small piece of plastic. Pay now, pay later, same thing, right? But something disappeared. The pain. Your brain didn't see money leaving your hands anymore, so it stopped reacting. When there is no pain, there is no warning. And when there is no warning, behavior changes, slowly, quietly, without permission. People didn't suddenly become irresponsible, they became human. Studies later showed something strange. People spend more when they don't feel payment. Not a little more, a lot more. The brain treats credit cards differently than cash because cash feels real, credit feels distant. Your brain thinks, that's future money, that's not today's problem. So spending becomes easier, again and again. But this wasn't just about buying more things, it changed how humans think about time. Before credit cards, the future mattered. You protected tomorrow by limiting today. After credit cards, the future became flexible. You could borrow happiness from tomorrow to feel good today. And borrowing feels good at first. You get the thing, you feel successful, you feel rewarded. But nothing feels free forever. The bill always comes later. And later is where the problem lives. Because when pain is delayed, learning is delayed too. Your brain never connects the spending with the suffering, so it doesn't correct itself. This is why credit card debt feels confusing. People often say, how did it get this bad? It didn't happen all at once, it happened invisibly. Small purchases, tiny taps, no pain. Over time, debt stopped feeling dangerous. It started feeling normal. Entire industries noticed this. Businesses realized something powerful. If you remove payment pain, people buy more. So, systems were built around that idea. Swipe instead of pay. Tap instead of think. Save card details forever. Every step removed friction. Every step increased spending. And humans followed. Not because they're weak, but because their brains evolved for a different world. Our brains evolved for scarcity, for physical exchange, for immediate consequences. Credit cards broke that system. They separated action from consequence. And when humans don't see consequences, behavior always changes. This didn't just affect individuals, it reshaped society. Debt stopped being shameful, it became strategic. Spending stopped being cautious, it became encouraged. Entire economies started running on borrowed time. Growth today, payment tomorrow. And tomorrow kept moving. Credit cards didn't make humans bad, they made systems powerful. They taught humans to live ahead of themselves, to consume now, to worry later. And later became normal. The most important change wasn't financial, it was psychological. Humans stopped asking, can I afford this? They started asking, can I afford the payment? That one question changed everything. Because ownership used to mean responsibility. Now it just means approval. Swipe approved, life approved. Until it isn't. Credit cards didn't ruin humanity, they rewired it. They taught us to disconnect pleasure from cost, to trade awareness for convenience. And once that door opened, it never closed again. The lesson isn't credit cards are evil. The lesson is simpler. When pain disappears, control disappears too. If you don't feel the cost, you will always underestimate it. And systems know this. That's why the quiet changes are the most powerful ones. Not loud rules, not big shocks, just small plastic cards that made money stop hurting. And once money stopped hurting, humans changed forever. If this made you see money differently, you're not alone. And if you want to understand the hidden systems shaping your life, stay curious, stay aware, and subscribe, because the most dangerous systems are the ones you never feel.